Hello, hola. Welcome to Boxing Basics. Before anything, I just want to say again, disclaimer that I am not a professional boxer. I'm not a professional boxing coach. I'm just a guy who has discovered his love of the sport of boxing and just wants to try to impart the stuff I've learned to you folks out in the greater world. So, also somewhere there will be a PayPal link. If you want to support me on this crazy journey, you're more than welcome to. Also, in the description will be a link to my Patreon, where if you're a member, you will get access to these videos earlier and some other cool free perks and free swag and a whole bunch of cool stuff if you become a member. So, today's episode is going to be, just wanted to check to make sure the cat is not around, and I think she's sleeping, so that's why I'm doing this video now. Today's episode is going to talk about, and something I've avoided talking about to this point because I don't think my technique in this particular thing is that good. So if you've noticed, this is like number 7 or 8 boxing basics. We've done the jab, the cross, we've done some defensive stuff, some pulls, some ducks, talked about different fighting stances, but we haven't talked about a couple other punches that are kind of in your toolkit as a boxer. One of them, we'll talk about uppercuts in another episode, but today we're going to talk about the hook. And the reason I haven't gone into the hook yet is that it's a punch that I feel like I haven't quite gotten down that well at this point. If I'm on the heavy bag, I feel like I do really well. When I'm in the sparring, I don't actually throw the hook that much. If you watch my videos, you'll notice I rarely throw the hook. Maybe I throw the hook if someone is kind of coming to my body and their head exposed, I'll throw the hook. But I'm not really focused on throwing the hook that much because for whatever reason, mental block, I don't feel that comfortable in the ring just yet throwing the hook. It doesn't come natural just yet. I think that'll come over time. So, but the hook is a super effective punch for getting around guards, and it could be a super powerful punch in your repertoire. If it's done correctly, it's really can be kind of, I don't want to say knockout punch because my focus is not knocking people out, but really can do some damage and really kind of stun people if you do the hook correctly. So I'm going to first demonstrate it without the gloves, and then we'll move to my favorite bag here. So you want to get into your fighting stance, and for me, I normally would not throw a hook just to throw a hook. I would normally have some part of a combination I would have. So just want to do a simple jab hook combination, then jab cross hook combination. So feet apart, remember, imagine a stick between your feet, guard up, a little bit hunched over, knees bent. So I would do a jab and then a hook. So you notice you rotate, the power comes from rotating your hips, kind of, the same thing you do when you throw a jab. So it's jab, hook. The most important thing, not the most, but one of the important things, like you have to bring your jab hand back to your face. Because a lot of people get lazy for it. They throw the jab and then they kind of drop this hand and then throw the hook. And that leaves you exposed to a return fire. So, and also by bringing your hand back, it helps you initiate that rotation. So jab, bring it back, hook. Simple jab hook combination. The other combination is jab cross hook. So jab, cross, hook. Oh, can you see my face there? Sorry. So again, by bringing this hand back before you throw the hook, it kind of helps you initiate that rotation. So jab, cross, hook. And one of the reasons I'm not comfortable throwing the hook is that my placement where I throw the hook is not always consistent. Sometimes I throw it too low, too high. So that's why I don't feel comfortable throwing the hook. So one more time, jab, cross, bring this hand back. It kind of helps you initiate the hook. Remember, rotate those hips, rotate those feet like you're squishing a bug. It helps you get that power in the hook. So now I'm going to demonstrate it on the bag here, just really quickly. So someone made a comment that these look like, I don't know why people focus on the size of the gloves. It always perplexes me a little bit. I probably mentioned this before. So these are 16-ounce gloves. So when you fight in professional fight, they are actually 8-ounce gloves. So much smaller. these gloves are meant for training and sparring. And in our gym, the policy is that you can't get into the ring and spar with somebody with anything less than 16-ounce gloves. So having these gloves just makes it easier and not worry about if you go to train and someone asks you to spar, you don't have to worry about whether to have the right gloves on. So yes, they seem huge, but there's actually much bigger versions out there, of course. But they're meant to keep people safe when they spar, you know. So I can still use these when I train. I still do use them when I train. I just find I do have another pair that's I think 12, 14 ounce. I just find having one pair of gloves versatile, makes my life a little bit easier. So stop asking me about the size of the gloves, 16 ounce. So this will start with the simple combination that we just did. So jab, hook. Okay? Jab, make sure you rotate, hook. And make sure you bring this hand back. That helps to initiate the rotation. Jab, cross, hook. Jab, cross. Make sure you bring this hand back, rotation. Alright, I think that's just about it for today. Thank you for joining me on Boxing Basics again. Should be a link somewhere here. PayPal QR code if you want to support me on this crazy journey. That'd be lovely. Again, please join the Patreon because you do get some access to content early and some cool free stuff. Love to you all. See you soon. Bye.